It's gonna be muted. I don't have to worry about background noise. I'm just gonna speak over it. Today I made a clay chair for my dolls to go along with a clay table. Right here I am slab building. I'm also cleaning my hands several million times, but I am slab building. I am making sure the clay is less wet, less sticking to the table. My clay got stuck to the table, so I'm just gonna scrape it off right here. I am treating the clay like some cookie dough that's way too much on my hands, so I'm airing it out, throwing it into each hand, and throwing it against the table. So that would be more like dough though, right there. Once I fully flatten it out and make sure it won't stick to the table, I should be able to just take a ruler to it, flatten it if necessary with the ruler just because it won't go down and stay down, and cut to make it the precise measurements of 3 by 3 and 4 by 3 inches. So after I make sure it is 3 by 3 inches or 3 by 4 inches, depending on if I was working on the back or the seat of the chair, after I finish doing that, I will clean it up slightly. And since the back, I think I cut it at like a very wonky angle, I cut it at a wonky angle. I will then add onto it, score it on, smooth it, and then it should be good. I am making the back of the chair, making sure it's the precise size. I decided to make a heart in the back of the clay chair, but later on I decided not to do that because of how badly it was falling apart after it was dried, because it cracked so often. So I filled it back in later on. But I did think the hearts were a good idea at the start. After I finished making the hearts, I cleaned up my area to be able to work on everything else more with a clearer space. Again, slabbing the piece, making it nice and flat, then cutting after measuring with a ruler. As I'm getting up to 5 minutes in the video, I'm not very pleased with the length of the seat because I realized shrinking is a thing. that I had forgotten about. So I'm making it wider, and I think I made it a bit thicker too, so that shrinking would not destroy what I was envisioning. As I am remaking my wooden chairs to make their wood grain, you can see, I had shown you the sharp edge and you scrape against it trying to create that wood grain. You carve into it at an angle, maybe about 45 degrees, 30, but not down, straight down at all. Always at a curve to make that grain. And you don't have to go down very hard. Like, you don't have to press down, not much pressure at all. It doesn't take that much to create it. Just a little pressure and a sharp edge. Make sure to keep your clay hydrated so that it doesn't dry out. Maybe not putting your phone leaning up against it so that it falls. I'm making my back of the chair reinforced by adding more clay into it to make it thicker, so then it will not crack and break more than it already had. I am kneading clay again and slabbing it, I think coiling it 1.2 to make the legs. The legs are 1 inch by 1 inch. There's a flat piece, and then on either side is about 1/2 inch together. I score it, then you score the other side, then you put it together with slip, water, and more clay, making it all stick together, hopefully forever. When combining 2 or more pieces of clay, make sure to score it, not just when you're making legs like I was. When I'm connecting the seat to the legs, make sure to score it and then smooth it so that it will stay together and not break on you.
Oh, oh. It's very private.
Thank you for watching how to make a chair out of clay.